Amar's got a new car. You got a new car. You got a Amar.
You ain't broke down, have you?
Tell everyone where you bought it from.
Oh no, Birmingham.
That is it. We have arrived. What is it? It's Friday morning. It's cold. I think on the way in, my car said -4. It's freezing out there today. What's really cool though, I strangely like the winter. I love it. All the cars are frozen over in the yard, and it just feels good. It looks good, doesn't it? It is a bit of a pain, but it's something quite nice about the winter in England. So today we're going to be going out on the road buying. Right? We've actually bought these two cars already in an auction. One of them is that in Northampton. That's an electric car. Interesting. We'll talk about why I bought an electric car shortly or later in the video. And the other one is a Land Rover Defender. We're going to save that one till last, not because, well, one, because it's better for the video, but two, because that's actually at Coventry, which is a bit further. So yeah, we're going to be leaving the M3 Touring in there today because I won't be driving that home. Hopefully, if all goes to plan, I'll be driving the Defender home. We're going to be jumping in Amar's Honda Guinea, hitting the road, and hopefully grabbing 2 bits of stock. Let's get on it. Right, come on Sam, get on it, yeah? Sam on cam. So that's it, we've arrived at Sitner Select in Northampton. I think this is the old car shop Northampton site. It is absolutely massive. Like what a site, even the layout. This is the trade area over here. They've got the retail showroom over there. And they've also, by the looks of things, got the service centre over there as well. They've got the whole site is like just stacked with cars. In fact, they've got loads more room. They've got room for more cars. So, yeah, we actually had a subscriber to the channel. Was it Harry? They bought the Audi RS4. I'm sure it was him. He works here. So anyway, that aside, we're here now to buy an electric car, as I mentioned in the intro. It is a 20 plate MG ZS, fully electric, auto of course, 45 kilowatt EV. I'll tell you what we paid for it shortly, but before we do that, I want to make sure it's a decent car, have a little look over it. Obviously electric cars, not as much goes wrong with them as, you know, mechanical cars or petrol and diesel cars. So they're good from that point of view. And what else did I want to say? Nothing really. It's just cool to be here. We just chatted to a couple of the guys who are familiar with the channel, which is good. We'll wait for them to pull it out, check it out, and Sam's in the car, in the Honda. Sam is going to be jumping in the MG, in case anyone's wondering why or how we're going to be getting these cars back. Sam's going to jump in the MG, providing it's all right. He's going to take that one back, and then me and Amar are going to head on the road and go and check out this Defender. That's the bit I'm most excited about. So the car's not ready yet, so I'm just sort of wandering around. But this site is unreal. Look at the block. Imagine the man that got the job to block pave all of this. Look at the size of this site. Even the amount of space that's here. Nice E46 convertible there. Gotta love an E46, ain't ya? Gotta love that. I keep seeing people like on social media saying, "Oh, I just bought my new car, check it out, it's an E46." So many people, it's like there's a little bit of a hype around E46s at the minute. But yeah, if this was my site, I'd be looking to jam pack that whole area there. I'm sure they've got plans to do that. Anyway, even here, there's space everywhere. There is so much space for loads more cars. This place is incredible. I don't know how long it's been here for, but one of the lads just said he's been here for 5 years, so it must have been here for quite a while. But yeah, I'm impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing our electric car. Are you looking forward to seeing it, Sam, yeah? The beloved electric car. And on that note, it is just pulling up right now. Cool, that's it. 2 keys, V5, service book. I'll say service even. Does it even need a service book? Electric cars do get serviced, of course, but there's not really much to them. And it turns out it's parked just over here, LL20 BMO. Obviously I've bought it online and they do like an inspection report, a brief inspection report. We know the wheels got a couple of marks on them, but other than that, it's all good, all as described anyway, after having a brief look. Is it keyless entry? No way! You kind of just expect because it's electric. I don't know why. Is that me? Should we do a quick hashtag key check? Is that focused, Amar? Show the world the beloved MG key. Very nice. Very nice. Everyone's probably thinking, Cal, what's going on? What's the electric car thing all about? Why have you bought an electric car, Cal? The reason why Oh, it's got a number plate in there. I feel so like tempted to just pop the bonnet because that's what you do when you're buying a car. But obviously with an electric car you don't do that. But I will obviously look out for things like, you know, previous accident damage and stuff like that. In fact, on that note, I think what we need to do is let's throw this inside. Throw that in there, me old mucker. I'm gonna take a key out. Let me tell you how much I paid for it as well, don't I? Jerome actually bought this. Jerome bought a pair of them. Jerome's on it. It's just so strange, isn't it? And me as a petrol head and a car dealer, it's kind of contradicting. Like my love is contradicting with my business because we all know that the world's going this way. This is the direction things are going. In fact, the government announced that they've undone, or Labour announced they've undone the rule of the 2035 ban. It's now back to 2030. So it's going to be happening sooner than we first thought. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, it's a nice car. It's all good. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the famous car vertical check. Yeah, let's do that right now. Massive thanks to Car Vertical as ever for sponsoring this video. I'll link them in the description below and use my code CCD. You lot know the drill. CCD's got 20% off your lovely car vertical check. And you can see here now that it is all good, all green ticks. We've got odometer's all good. By the way, the mileage, let me just double check that. I know what the mileage is, but I just want to make sure. In fact, the mileage on the car shows 65,312 and on the listing it's 64,958, so it's done. Yeah, that's minor. That's nothing. That's fine. Absolutely fine. And if we scroll down, it's not been stolen. This is a perfectly clean report. Lovely, lovely report. Loads of details there, just showing you some dodgy looking characters. It's not been stolen. It's never been stolen in the past, and not been stolen in the past. Got 3 things there to say that it's never been stolen, basically. June 2024 was the last recorded mileage. Obviously it's a 2020 car, and it was at 55,000 miles. So it's been on the road a lot. It's done some miles. What's funny with electric cars is are they better off being low mileage or are they better off being high mileage? We had the low mileage Tesla recently. I think it done like 3,000 miles. People are like, yeah, but it's barely been driven, and it's so difficult. Is it better having a high mileage one? Comment below, let me know what you think. And if we scroll down market values, we'll talk about that shortly as well. And the best thing about this car, it has only had one owner from new, which is brilliant. Manufactured in 2020. Registered in July 2020, one inspection record there, which would have been the first MOT, I guess. And yeah, the most recent one there is the MOT in June 2024. So yeah, it all looks good. Not massively exciting. Now the reason why we've bought this car is because we've bought a few electric cars recently. They've been good news. So rather than waiting for them to come to us, because we do get offered a lot of cars, as you lot know, as you can probably imagine, but sometimes you've got to be proactive. If it's proven that things are selling, then you need to get out there and buy. So Jerome is obviously, he's on the front line constantly at Bincar. He's always looking at what we can buy to generate more sales, and he's had some good luck with a couple of electric cars lately. So he's bought this car. It looks decent. I'm going to give Sam the key now, let him drive this back, and then me and Amar are going to jump in the Honda Guinea and go and pick up this Defender. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. We'll let Sam report back and let us know how it drives, Sam, yeah? You feeling confident? Do you want us to check and see how much power's in it?
Yeah.
Shall I do it? Shall I do it?
Go on,
do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
You do it.
You want me to do it, yeah? Sam's being camera shy. Sam, you're on it. You're on it, mate. That's a good point. They do usually. But I think the plate's been replaced on this, haven't they? It's got no power in it, Sam. It's going to need charging. So, state of charge low. 18 miles.
That's right.
So you're going to have to just... Services, Northampton service station on the M1. Yeah? Or there is...
There should be a petrol station.
Tesco's up the road as well. You can go to a Tesco's.
You can actually see like the closest charging station to you on maps.
Okay.
Have a look. 0.9 miles away.
0.9 miles away. There we go. Sorted. So, Sam, there's the keys. Spare keys on the passenger seat. Logbook. Everything's there. I'll leave you to do that. You head back to Bincar. Get it sold. Yeah. On it. Go on, Sam. Go get it sold. Let's go. See you later. No, it's got a sunroof as well. Brum, brum, brum. Brum, brum. Right, let's go. Yeah, we're out on the road buying cars. We're going to Coventry to buy a Land Rover Defender. Filming the video as well, so you can see the video on the channel. Cool, man. What's your name? Vic. Good to meet you, man. Have a good day. Yeah, give us a shout, yeah? Nice car, I like it. There's actually an MG electric car over there as well, so we're currently at the services. Just throw that in. Subscribe to the channel, Vic. Shout out to Vic. It's on the road. It is BM. What's that? Yeah, of course, that's fine. Yeah.
Nice
wicked, man.
Cheers.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, have a good day. Cheers. Yeah, stopped at the services. It's not Leon. Like, obviously, when you're out on the road, we're out on the road a lot, so it's difficult to little close up of Leon there. Obviously, it's my brother's name. Shout out Leon. And we're out on the road a lot, and we've kind of got favourite places. I say favourite places, didn't we, Amar? We've got places that we like to eat at. Yeah. And is that audio definitely working here? Because we've had issues with mics. We don't want any more issues with mics. And yeah, favourite places. Leon and Chopsticks. That's about the only way you can get half decent food on the road. That's what we've concluded anyway. Isn't that bad? Is that better?
Yeah.
Sorry everyone. Amar's shouting at me. But what I wanted to do is, I want to see how Sam's getting on his journey back in the electric car, because, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's alright. Just give him a call before I have my lunch. Yeah, I was saying there's one of them, an MG electric car there in the charging bay. You can just about see it. I suppose you can end up, you can't really see it, but yeah, they're you know, everyone's going down the MG electric route. Forget BMW, it's all about MG electric cars. I'm joking, obviously joking.
Hello, you right?
Sam, you ain't broke down, have you?
No, but I've had a right nightmare trying to charge this car.
Really?
I went to a Tesla supercharger, but one of the workers robbed the thing before. I was halfway in the bay, and he just started reversing in.
Oh, what?
He's gonna hit me. So I reversed out. He got out, stuck the Tesla on charge, and just walked off.
Oh, what? That's annoying.
Then I went to another one. None of the bays were available, so now I'm outside some town in bed trying to charge it at an Lego charging point.
This is the thing with electric cars. It is a bit of a pain, isn't it? I think you had 19 miles left in the range, didn't you?
I've got 13.
You got 13 now.
The thing is, when it drops below a certain range, it restricts the power and the speed. So when I went on that like dual carriageway,
yeah,
I literally was going on there so slow. Like,
really?
I was having to like move out of the way, and then it would only go to 50 miles an hour.
Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying.
Right.
But so far the car drives alright, obviously, bar the power issue. It's all good.
The car drives fine. There's a battery light, but I think that's just because it needs charging.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's fully charged, I'll let you know if the battery light's still on and if the power's still restricted.
Alright, cool. Yeah, let me know, yeah? Good luck with that. Alright, cool.
Right.
See you later. Cheers, Sam. That's alright. It's just the nature of electric cars, but like I said earlier, this is the way the world's going, and I think we just need more infrastructure. So before this 2030 thing, they've got a lot of work to do before 2030. Manufacturers are going to have to be told to, in the UK anyway, to stop manufacturing and selling electric cars. So you don't want that down to you. I want it down, but you don't. But yeah, it will get better, and I do intend on buying more. So if anyone, I've never ever done this in any of my videos, but if anyone out there has got an electric car that they want to sell, I want to buy it. Let's try and buy an electric car for a subscriber. A private seller video. I bought an electric car from a private seller. Yeah, reach out, sales@binker.co.uk, or put your details in at enterreg.com. All right, I'm going to eat my lunch now, and then at long last, I'm going to hit the roads and go and buy a Defender. So that's it, I've just been inside, got the logbook, paperwork, 2 keys as well, but the car's just parked over there. I'll show you the car shortly. I just wanted to talk about these here. So it's a Land Rover main dealer in Coventry, of course. I've mentioned that so many times in this video. What a great spot though. It's literally on the main road. I sort of we was just talking off camera, Amar, weren't we? It's like, it feels like a service station. I wonder if this was originally like not a motorway, like a service station. Did it have a petrol station? I don't know, it feels random. It's a really, really nice site. Very, very different to the other site that we've just been to. I like getting out and seeing different dealerships as well, whether it's small dealers, big dealers, main dealers. It's just good to see how people are doing things and, you know, get an understanding of the trade. But yeah, they got some amazing cars here. I want to talk about this here. It's a Range Rover Sport SVO. It's got the bucket seats in it, loads of carbon fibre. It's got the carbon fibre bonnet, the carbon fibre grille, the front splitter there. The wheels are carbon fibre as well, which is impressive. But the price is just shy of £140,000. 140 grand for a car. Lovely thing though, isn't it? That one there next to it, I'm guessing it's, you know, it's not as a high spec car, but it's £75,000. Probably not. That's probably a 5 litre V8. Again, I'm just guessing. There's not a reg plate on it, but yeah, interesting stuff. That's nice. That's a bit of me. That is a proper bit of me. £99,000. The first house that me and my missus bought when Kai was a baby was actually £99,000. So in my head, that's house money. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this Defender. They've got loads of Defenders here. And in fact, I was just having a chat with a guy off camera and I was like, why are you guys not retailing it? And they just said over Christmas they had an influx of cars, loads of work for the workshop to do, like prep, getting the cars ready for sale. Not that it needs much by the looks of things. We'll find out on the journey home. Lack of staff over Christmas. We just needed to get rid of some cars. So this was one of them. So it's literally, obviously it's a trade car, not a retail car. So if you look at their retail cars, they're all stunning, they're well presented. They've all got the number plates on them as well. Whereas this car, it's been cleaned, but it ain't recently been cleaned. I think it's due a service. So history-wise, it's got, I didn't tell you the price of the MG either. We'll talk about the prices of both cars shortly. History-wise, it's got one Land Rover stamp at 10,000 miles, and it's currently done, what's it done? Nearly 21,000 miles. So it's due a service now. It's got a service light on the dash. It doesn't need anything. Like, it's pretty good. It just needs a good clean up, I would say. Have a look under the bonnet. By the way, the spec of this car, that's the most important thing. The reason why I bought this car is because obviously we had the Defender come in recently. I've done a video on that and we ended up trading that straight onto Urban. That car, one, we was excited about it because we love buying Land Rovers. By the way, if anyone's got a Land Rover for sale, reach out, trying to buy Land Rovers. I like a Land Rover, so from my side of the business, I like Land Rovers, but generally, it's hard to say. They do have their issues, but yeah, they're good for business. Yeah, we bought that Defender, traded it straight onto Lenny at Urban, and they're just good news. They're well rated on Auto Trader, they're well demanded, they look the part. This one's a really nice one, so it's the X Dynamic, so it's really good spec. I wonder if I can get a spec check. I don't think we can on Land Rovers. Could do if I wandered inside and asked them, but yeah, really nice thing. It's got a pan roof. It's obviously the 90, so it's a short wheelbase car. I like that. Amar, flip the camera around. If anyone's got one of them to sell, specifically one with red leather. I've been speaking to a trader online on Auto Trader. He's got one up for sale with red leather, but he just wants too much money for it. And he's been driving it, he's running the miles up. I went to look at it. I actually went to look at the car and it's got red leather. I'm like, mate, let's just have a deal. But he's a trader and understandably he's got her own money in it. So yeah, if anyone's got a Vogue 2018 onwards, I actually want to buy one. Winter whip, perfect. Although the Touring is four-wheel drive, I do want to get my hands on one. A quick look under the bonnet. That's it. Wow. It is perfect. Absolutely perfect under it. Lovely. I'm actually excited about driving this car. I think they're a wicked car. They're just a cool thing, aren't they? Such a cool car. They look cool. They serve a good purpose. Maybe this is the ideal car for me for a little bit of a winter daily. I don't know. Yeah, let's just quickly do car vertical. Here we go. Land Rover Defender. Mileage is all good. It's got no finance on it and it's had no previous damage. Obviously I do all of this before I buy a car. You know, I don't head out to Coventry, spend the day on the road and go and pick up a car and do this after. It's important that you do this before you go to buy a car. Obviously it costs money, but it's money well spent, because without doing it you don't know what you're buying. So yeah, this car is all clear. I'm just obviously doing this for the benefit of the video to show you what we're looking out for. It's all good. Mileage, again, it's only got one flag on the mileage report or on the graph there, because it's only 4 years old. Getting my years wrong. It's 2024. Yeah, it's 4 years old. And that was the first MOT there in April 2024. No damage. All that's all good. It's had one former keeper as well, so a total of 2 owners, and manufactured there January 2021, registered in March 2021, and then it's had a plate change, 77 CN, that's a nice plate, isn't it? Back to the DB21 UNZ plate, then it went to 24 CN, and then back to DB21 UNZ, was inspected in April 2024. It's got quite a lot of stuff there, and the ownership was changed then again in May 2025. All right, so yeah, all interesting stuff, gives you an idea of the background history of any car, and as ever I'll link car vertical in the description below. You know the drill, use my code CCD. Yeah, so I've had a little wander around it. Tyre on the back looks brand new. It's nice, it's black as well. I've mentioned the spec side of things. It's got a snorkel as well, that's a nice thing. The X-Dynamic badges on the sides, gloss black wheels as well, looks really nice. I've obviously not driven it yet. Should we jump inside? See what the condition is inside. 20,000 miles. Really, really nice thing. Yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice. So, valuations. This is the bit that everyone wants to know. Here we go. This is the valuation on Enter Reg, so 20,983. It's actually done 984. 3 litre diesel, I didn't mention that. It's the D250 X-Dynamic. And scrolling down, MOT was done in April 2025, which we know obviously from the car vertical check. We do a basic check on Enter Reg as well, but that doesn't do the in-depth stuff that car vertical does. So, but it's still really handy. That's powered by Auto Trader. And then the valuation. So cap clean there in the trade is £47,500. The retail value according to cap is £52,000. The trade value according to Auto Trader is a lot less, £43,000, and then the retail value just shy of £53,000. Okay, you good? Yeah.
You right, yeah?
Yeah, sound man.
Good man.
What do you guys do here?
Technicians.
Nice.
What are you up to here anyway?
Playing this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, Amar's straight on camera. Look.
Can we just grab a quick picture?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
Got it. Cheers, boys. Good to meet you. Yeah. Well done, man. See you later. Sound. The price that we paid for this car is, drum roll, bear in mind it does need a bit of prep, 46,750 quid. So if this car is a 53 grand car retail, this was well worth buying. The guys just told me that in hindsight, we're now into the new year, you know, we maybe shouldn't have put it on the trade. It's hard to know, but they've definitely got plenty of cars here, and I'm happy because I bought a bit of a deal. Obviously I've not driven it yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And yeah, I ain't told you what I paid for the MG yet, have I? We'll do that when I hit the road, because I just want to get on the road. It's cold, I want to drive my Land Rover, and I want to tell you a lot about the MG. We need to ring Sam as well. We'll do that on the way back, yeah? Let's go. Guys, just quickly, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Mark II Focus RS Stage 3 car. This is the one with the crazy pops and bangs. Oh, it's a lovely example. It's running massive power. Other than what it's got going on in the bonnet, visually, it's pretty stock looking. It's lowered a little bit. It's gone wheel spaces, but they're an aggressive looking car anyway. I'm going to be announcing the winner live on the Planet Dreams Instagram this coming Sunday at 9 PM. It's just 11 pence an entry. If you've not got your entries yet, I'll link that in the description below. To everyone that has, good luck Sunday. Let's get that engine started. Get them heated seats on. Has it got heated seats? Yes, it has heated seats. The roof, look at that. Very nice. The person that previously drove it is shorter than me, I think. No, it's got my tunes on as well. I like that. That camera, oh my god, that camera is amazing. It's got like a rear view camera. In fact, I think I saw it mounted on the roof at the rear. That's so cool. That is so cool. I love that. So I wonder if the reverse camera is in a different spot then. It must be. It is. The reverse camera must be down low. I found a spec list as well, by the way. Found the spec list. It's got Apple CarPlay. I just connected that, so that's all very nice. They've got it all set up there. Look at that. Look at that. What's good as well, I was going to say, and I say this a lot in videos, is when you go to collect a car and you drive it, like we try to drive all of our cars, because it's so, you know, you can do all these tests and checks and everything. The Audi A6 in a recent video, that's a good example. If you get the opportunity to spend a bit of time in the car, you get an idea of how it drives. Like this car's got loads of fuel in it, so I'm going to get some great use out of it. But obviously I'm currently in Coventry. I live in Luton, so it's a bit of a journey back. I'm going to be driving it to Milton Keynes in the morning when I go to work, so I'm going to get some good miles out of it and I'll get a good idea what it drives like. So yeah, it's just good. It's just good. And also it builds, like, you kind of get a feeling about a car when you drive it. Some cars you get a really, really good feeling, and that's what you want to feel, especially when you're selling a car. So yeah, so far I'm feeling really, really good about this car. It feels nice. I like them anyway, but it does feel like a good car. So yeah, spec 360-degree cameras, which is a nice one. I'm not going to go through every single one of these because some of them might be standard spec, but it looks like they're all options. Assisted tailgate with soft close, blind spot assist, click and go integrated base unit, push button start. Surely that's a standard one. I reckon a lot of these are standards. So this is a Land Rover spec sheet. So automatic headlights, automatic headlight leveling. Yeah, these are definitely a lot of these are standard specs, aren't they? But a couple of them I did notice. One of them was it's got pack set, online pack with data plan for a Defender, and then the X dynamic exterior pack for Defender. So which we've obviously spoke about quite a bit. So it's got a load of black touches on the exterior, which looks really nice, and I think it's got the different bits on the front bumper as well. So really, really good looking car. That steering wheel's heating up now, which is nice. 2 degrees. 2 degrees. It's feeling cold. It's so cold. But yeah, I think it's going to drive all right. I think it's going to drive good. Let's get that front camera on and proceed on our journey back. How many miles is it? Let's have a look. I was just looking at a route for Amar. Amar's going to look at a car because he wants to upgrade the Honda Guinea. He wants to get a BM. Here we go. 70 miles. 70 mile journey. Perfect way to test a car before you sell it. Let's put that up there. Got my phone holder as well. Obviously it's connected to the CarPlay as well. Nice. Lovely jubbly. Seatbelt on. It's warming up in here now. Here we go. And then I've just got wow, electric adjusted steering column as well. These little silver touches on the end of the indicator stalks are nice as well. They kind of look a bit too fancy, if anything, for a Defender. But generally it feels really rugged in here. I said that in the previous Defender video. It's got the big Defender on the dash there. It's got the big grab handle for if you're going off road. Nice big glove box there. Below here you've got the cup holders. You've got the lightning port and the USB port. You've got another power port there. Oh, that's just like a cigarette lighter one. And then you've got another power port up there, or power point even, for your passenger. Even these corner windows in the roof, they're nice, aren't they? Just gives it the overall sort of I don't know, Defender feeling. Brilliant car, brilliant. I like the short wheelbases as well. I call them short wheelbases like it's a bloody Audi Quattro, but you know what I mean. A 90. The one that we had on the channel before was a 110, which is a 5-door car. And I spoke to Lenny. Is this one way? It's not one way. I've seen people go this way. I reckon it is one way. Am I going to get shouted at now? Imagine it. Calvin's car though gets beaten up at Land Rover in Coventry. Road rage incident. That's one of them XMs. They're mental, aren't they? That looks serious. I need to get my hands on one of them. In fact, I need to speak to Steve at Sit in the BMW and say, Steve, you just sort me out the keys to an XM. I saw one the other day. I think I put it on my Insta story. So, yeah. Even in the background there, can you see the cars up on display up there? That looks really good, doesn't it? The old school Defenders. It's even good to see that they're still selling the old school Defenders as well. Wonder how well they get on with them. Definitely the right time of year to be selling them, isn't it? It's a busy road. You can see what I mean, why this feels like a service station. Am I pulling out of the entrance? There was nothing clear to me that this was not an exit. It's fine, I'll be fine. It's going to take a while though by the looks of things. It's a busy road. 2 hours later. Here's the gap to get out. Job done. Yeah, did I say about the little boot? The boot, there's a speed camera there as well. I did say about the boot. It's small, but it's quite cool small. Is that even such a thing? The battery's going to go dead now, isn't it? The cold is killing the batteries. So frustrating. I'm going to have to pull over and change that battery. So the rear view camera is it's permanently on. I know that that's obvious, but when it's the first time you've ever dealt with a car that's got a camera, a rear view mirror that's a camera, it's quite fascinating. I wonder what that's like to live with. Is it better at night than a normal? I don't know. Is it better to have a normal mirror? I don't know. But so far we've driven, a few hundred yards maybe, and it's nice. It's a really, really nice car. I think if anything, this was a well worth buying. Doesn't seem to need any prep at all, other than the obvious stuff that I've pointed out, which is stuff that you'd probably do as standard anyway when you're selling a car. But the reason why it's probably not got a lot of interest, maybe, is, well, I suppose, one, because of the time of year. It was Christmas, New Year period that we bought this car online. But two, maybe buying a Land Rover from Land Rover, a car that's their part exchange, maybe it's off-putting to some people. Like, even I felt a bit like, oh, could this be, why are they selling it? Why don't they want to sell it themselves? We had it with BMW. That's how I made the relationship with Steve at Sitting BMW in Tring. I bought the BMW X3M from them, and the same thing again. I was like, oh, is there anything wrong with it? It turned out it wasn't. They just had a few in stock. They didn't want that one, so they traded that one out. So yeah, it's nice. It seems to be really nice. As far as the Land Rover is concerned, I'm happy. It's been a productive day. Obviously, the margin that's in this car, or seemingly in this car, you don't never know. You don't earn your money really until you've sold it. But I do say all the time, it is all about buying. You do earn your money when you buy. That is like what I'm on about. You earn your money when you buy. It is all in the buying. You win some, you lose some. That's a fact. But if you ain't losing on some, then you ain't buying enough. I just like to keep buying as much as possible. My brothers are on the buying massively all the time, so we've just got cars coming at us, and we're just being proactive as much as we possibly can, buying as many cars as we can. We don't get to the end of the month and say how many cars have we sold. We get to the end of the month and we're like, how many have we bought? Because if you ain't bought, you can't sell. So yeah, it's all in the buying. Today's cars, obviously the Land Rover, there they are. I've gone around the dual carriageway and coming back down the other side. There it is. What a lovely sight. I'm going to say it again, that is such a nice sight. One day I'll get there. We're still on our journey, but the MG, so the book value of the MG is £9,800, okay? That's the retail book value according to Auto Trader. They're very well demanded. They seem to be, you know, I can't say they've ever sold an MG before, but it's, you know, ultimately you're constantly testing the market, trying to work out what's demanded, and demand changes month to month. It's not like something could be demanded this month and then not next month, and vice versa. So is that focusing all right on me? Yeah, it's a very sunny day today. So generally what we'll do is, rather than specifically buying one type of car, we'll look at what we've sold previously and learn from it. That sold easily, that was well demanded, so we'll try and buy more of that again. Granted, we haven't sold any MG electric cars recently, but it's all one big experiment. You're learning as you go. So the retail value on that MG was £9,800, and the price we paid for it was just shy of £7,700. So there's a couple of grand in that car, providing it doesn't need any prep, which it seems to be all right. We need to ring Sam. Let's make sure, let's ring Sam now and see what he's saying about it. Hello.
Hello, you right?
How did was the electric car all right? Did it drive all right? Did you get it charged in the end?
Yeah. I charged it up to about 60 miles. Drove fine after I charged it. Battery light come off.
That's good.
And it felt like normal speed. It wasn't restricted.
That's all good though, isn't it? That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So that one's...
Took a while. 20 minutes to charge 35 miles.
I know. That is the downfall of electric cars, isn't it? It's a bit of a palaver.
No. So annoying.
It's
Much
so...
rather just
go into
put a fuel pump in.
Yeah, same. 20 seconds, job done.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wicked. All right. Well, sound. Well done, man.
No problem.
On it. Speak to you later. So there we go. The MG was good. The Land Rover's good. They both need a minimal amount of prep. Obviously, we need to get them sold. They might take a while to sell. They might sell straight away. They might have sold by the time this video goes live. If they have, I'll let you know now. And if they haven't, I'll put links in the description below to our Binker retail page where you can see all of our cars listed for sale, right? Something that is worth mentioning is a £2 margin, although to a lot of people that probably sounds like a lot of money. In the car trade, with all the overheads that you've got, £2 doesn't get you very far whatsoever. Like, that money will be vaporized. So in an ideal world, we've been proactive with buying cars, but being proactive buying cars with £2,000 margins in them, that ain't good for business. But it seems like a nice car. It doesn't need any prep. Electric cars generally are lower maintenance. They've got long warranties on the batteries and stuff, so it will be quite a plain sailing process going through Binker and getting it in one door and out the other side. So but generally you want to be aiming for bigger margins. Like I say, £2 ain't enough. £2 in every car, I suppose if you're doing it consistently across every single car, then it will pay the bills. But you just want to be aiming for bigger margins all the time. It's become tougher. The overheads are bigger. You know, things have got more expensive. We all know that. Everything's got more expensive. Electricity, rent, rates, staff costs. You know, minimum wage has gone up. Everything's just gone up. So the margins need to go up as well to accommodate for that, which has been a bit of a challenge. It is a challenge, but it's a good challenge, and I love a challenge. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. Really, really good day in the car trade for me today though. I bought a couple of decent bits of stock. I'm happy. It's been productive. It's been a good day out. I'm going to leave it as that now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I'll link everything that I've mentioned in the description below. My car dealer university, which is free to join, by the way. And if you're a car dealer, or if you're not a car dealer, don't join. But if you're a car dealer or interested in the car trade, then definitely get involved. Oh, we're getting off here. We're getting off here, me old mucker. Me old mucker. There we go. Sunshine. Job's a good one. On it. And Car Vertical, obviously use my code CCD to get 20% off and enter a reg if you're a trader as well, all right?
Hold on. So we've just arrived at Wolverton train station near Binker. Amar's got a new car. He got a new car. You got a BMW, Amar.
I'm part of the gang now, isn't it?
Part of the BMW gang. So the Honda Guinea's going up for sale. We need to get some hashtag on it stickers on the BM. But Amar's happy, isn't ya? Proper. 320D. Where'd you buy it from? Tell everyone where you bought it from.
Oh no, Birmingham.
Nah, it looks proper nice. So we just picked it up from the train station. Amar's been on a mission all night last night, but massive congrats to Amar, man. Sorted. Auto as well. Leather, automatic, job done.
Guys, I'm done. Do hit subscribe. Like, hit subscribe, man. I want to get 300,000 subscribers. So many of you do not hit subscribe. You haven't hit subscribe yet. Look how long I've been doing this for. I've been doing all these videos for you for nothing, yeah? You're getting free content, free viewing. You love it. The views have been great lately. But all I want from you is to hit subscribe. Can you please hit subscribe? Hit the like button as well. But that subscribe button is just as important. I was going to say more important. They're both important. Hit both of them, yeah? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.